Twitter shares specifically sliding this morning, beginning yesterday afternoon after market close. That's after Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey made a surprise announcement at exactly 4:05 p.m. right after markets closed and right as Facebook earnings were coming out. Jack Dorsey, in a tweet storm, announced that Twitter will ban political ads on its platform. It was an 11-tweet tweet storm. He said, "We've made the decision to stop all political advertising on Twitter globally. We believe political message reach should be earned, not bought. Why? A few reasons." And later on, one of those reasons, this to me is the key tweet in the tweet storm. He said, "It's not credible for us to say we're working hard to stop people from gaming our systems to spread misleading info, but if someone pays us to target and force people to see their political ad, well, they can say whatever they want." He obviously is talking about Facebook, and Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg fired right back at Twitter on Facebook's earnings call just minutes later. Take a listen to what Mark Zuckerberg had to say on the earnings call.
"I don't think it's right for private companies to censor politicians or the news. And although I've considered whether we should not carry these ads in the past, and I'll continue to do so, on balance, so far I've thought that we should continue."
Worth mentioning there, he does say, you heard him say, "I've considered whether we should stop running political ads, and I'll continue to," that is, consider it. But right now, not stopping.
Yeah, so the greatest subtweet ever there by Jack Dorsey. Yeah. I mean, it's like way to kind of give it to,
it's not even
Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Wink, wink.
Exactly. It's right.
Nothing subtle about it, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, he is right to absolutely go after Mark Zuckerberg because it doesn't make sense. Either you want to fight misinformation or you want to allow misinformation to be on your platform and make money off of it. Politicians aren't like a special category of protected individuals. Absolutely not. They spin messages. They're trying to win an election. So they have all the motivation in the world to put misinformation on there, and people just aren't buying Mark Zuckerberg's justification for having
I get the other side.
Ads with lies.
Because the other thing is political ads are inherently exaggerated, right? I mean, there's a point to these political ads, which is to, hurt your opponent and prop up the person who's running the ad. So if Facebook enters that space, I mean, this is a train that will not leave this, that will not be able to return, right? I mean, they're going to have to constantly do this, and I don't know if you can.
You mean having humans monitor the factual content?
I mean,
well, that's for sure. I mean, if Facebook were to start saying we will take down ads that have misinformation, well, you better have a team that's on that then.
And then people are going to be mad about the ads that they take down, and they're in a lose-lose situation with that. I get the controversy over their decision now, but I feel like it might be better for them to just do nothing and maybe piss off some people than to do something and have a whole another group of people angry.
Well, the person that he's probably worried about being mad the most is President Trump. And of course, it's his ads that have the most misinformation. And that's what we're seeing people really want to clamp down on. But Facebook is under a lot of pressure. They've got federal regulators that are going after them. Also, 47 state attorneys general are going after Facebook, too. So they're trying not to ruffle the feathers of politicians. So that's why he's caught in this tough spot.
I also want to mention that Facebook on its earnings call did disclose exactly how much revenue it gets from political ads, or at least the percentage, and it said that it's less than 1% of its revenue, 0.5%, which, when we're talking about a big number, is still a big number, but it's a small percentage. Now, for Twitter CFO Ned Siegel, in a tweet after Dorsey's tweet storm, said that Twitter during midterm elections brought in less than $3 million from political ads, which is a very small number. However, notice that he shared the number for the midterm cycle. I would love to know the number of the revenue that Twitter generated from political ads during the 2016 election cycle. He didn't share that number.
So small numbers, yet what are we talking about? Not Facebook's earnings, not Twitter's results. We're talking about this one sort of chapter in their story.
Right, and Twitter stock is down more than 2% right now. That makes sense. Shareholders are thinking, well, doing this is going to lose some ad revenue. But it's a small number, and I think give it a couple days. I mean, it wouldn't make sense if this caused a big hit to the stock long term.
Yeah, it's a moral victory for Twitter versus.
Well, and I have a piece up on YahooFinance.com right now that people can read. I think in some ways it's not unlike Dick's Sporting Goods removing rifles. I mean, different kind of context, but taking a risk that will piss some people off, but with the bet that it will benefit the company's reputation in the long run.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.